Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of Tactical Tuesday. My name is Steve Fisher. I'm the Director of Education and Training for the USCCA, and as always I'm joined by my good friend and co-worker Mike Brickner, who happens to be the USCCA Instructor Program Coordinator. Mike and I are at the range as we always are, and today we've brought two additional friends with us. We've got Beth Alcazar and Sandy Block, and today Beth is going to work with Sandy on one of her favorite drills, the snap cap drill. So Mike and I are going to step off and we're going to leave it to Beth and Sandy.
Well, thanks guys. I appreciate the opportunity to come out here on this bitter cold Wisconsin morning and work with Sandy. We are actually going to be doing a drill that you can call the snap cap drill or the dummy drill. The dummy round kind of is one of your best friends, really, because you can use it for a lot of different things. Today, we're not going to use it for clearing malfunctions, which a lot of people do use it for. We're actually going to be using it to kind of use it as a diagnosis tool, or we're going to use it as a conditioning tool. If you feel like maybe your shots are falling short or they are going a little bit down below your target area, it could be that you are flinching or that you are anticipating the recoil. And what happens is we are naturally fighting what our body wants to do, physically and kind of mentally. We are fighting these things. We have this reaction. There's also kind of physics going on as well. And when that gun is moving and we are shooting, sometimes we have the natural reaction of bringing the gun down. And of course, what happens to your shots if you are bringing that gun down, whether on accident or whether it's just kind of a mental block. So using the dummy rounds, we have inserted some of those mixed in with live rounds in a magazine. And Sandy does not know where the dummy rounds might be. So while she is shooting, hopefully we will see a nice steady grip and a very smooth trigger press. And we're not going to see that flinch reaction or that action that can oftentimes bring those rounds low on the target. Are you ready, Sandy? Okay, we're gonna move right up here. Sandy is a lefty. We're gonna get her set up to the target so she's comfortable. Her gun already has the magazine in it, but I'm gonna ask her to unholster and then she's gonna rack the slide. Again, she doesn't know where those dummy rounds are gonna be, so all you have to do is take aim at the target. The target is not significant. What we are watching for is, again, that smooth trigger press and hopefully keeping the gun nice and steady and not adding any additional movement to the gun itself. Okay, let's do eyes and ears. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and unholster. Rack the slide. Okay, low ready. Are you ready? Okay, on my command. Take aim. Fire. Okay, we are now empty. I want you to hang on to that for a second. Folks at home, I don't know if you noticed, but there are a few times where you saw the body movement taking that firearm down a little bit. Again, that is that flinch or that natural reaction that our body has. We are anticipating the recoil, or sometimes we're really excited and we're trying to make the gun work. We don't have to do that. The dummy round, again, it's diagnosing the fact that it's happening, and hopefully it can help us condition it out. So what we're gonna do, why don't you drop that magazine? Just toss it. I've got another magazine right here. We're gonna load it up. Pop that baby in there, rack the slide. We're gonna try it one more time. This time, Sandy, I want you to really concentrate. We're not gonna let the gun drop. We're gonna natural smooth trigger press, okay? Take aim, on my command, fire. Nice. Nice. Very good. Excellent. Okay, again, the whole point of this drill, we have seen that maybe Sandy has a little problem with that natural flinch. Now that you've had a chance to practice with the dummy rounds, you're able to see that it's happening maybe more often than you want it to happen, so you can condition yourself out of that. This way, when you go to the range, you're actually going to get on target instead of dropping too low. Hopefully this is a good tool that you guys can use. You can even add to it with those layers that we've talked about before. Put a timer on it, put a little stress on it, maybe do some jumping jacks or something and get that heart racing before you do it. That way you are training yourself to have smooth trigger press and not add additional movement to the gun. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you next time.